Hello and welcome or welcome back. My name is Sarah and I am the Christian Bookworm. I hope this video finds you well and in the mood to hear about the 4 Christian books I completed this week. 3 of these were audiobooks and I just get those free through the library using the Libby or Hoopla app. The first is a historical fiction, Beauty and the Beast retelling. This is Beyond Ivy Walls by Rachel Fordham. This is the 3rd Rachel Fordham book I have read. I've really liked them. I definitely liked this one as well. I do recommend her if you like historical fiction, and I would recommend Beyond Ivy Walls if you like fairy tale retellings. This was not like a magical fantasy kind of version of a fairy tale retelling. This was just a really fun, like I say, historical fiction view of the story. The next book was also an audiobook. This one was Brightwing Tales, Mole's Misadventure. This is middle grade. I have some animal lovers in my home, and I thought this book would probably be a hit for some of those kiddos, and now that I've finished it, I still feel that way. I do like to give parents the warnings I'm able to when I notice things. I'm not perfect. I don't pick up on everything, but there were 2 things in particular I thought maybe some parents would not be okay with. The first is there is a character who smokes pipe tobacco, and it is mentioned. However, it's not mentioned in a positive light, and we are told that this character has made some questionable decisions, so I felt fine with it. The other thing, which I feel is just really typical in animal stories, is I think there were at least 2 times where it was casually mentioned that an animal had some bodily functions happening. So it wasn't, I'm not okay really with a whole lot of potty humor. It didn't bother me. It wasn't over the top or graphic or anything like that. But, you know, I like to warn people that it's in there. Okay, the 3rd book this week, this was a physical, and this was such a good read for me. This is Raising Gen Alpha by Dave Bowden. I was given a copy of this book from David C. Cook Publishing in exchange for an honest review. However, I was given this copy because I asked for it, and I asked for it because I had a feeling it would be a big hit for me, since I'm raising 4 Gen Alphas myself, but also for a lot of my viewers. I know quite a lot of you are also raising Gen Alphas and my blog readers as well, and this really was a phenomenal read. I've recommended it to all of the Christian mamas in my life. I think anyone who is raising Gen Alpha children, but also who is in close contact, so grandparents, aunts, teachers, Sunday school teachers, babysitters, but also if you are a church leader in any capacity, even if you don't directly work with youth, just being a part of the church where the youth attend, you are still really largely shaping their future in a lot of ways. And Gen Alpha is growing up in a very strange world with AI and so many things that we didn't grow up with. And so I feel like this book was incredibly eye-opening and important. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I truly recommend it to anyone in these roles I just mentioned. And the last one was another audiobook, middle grade. This one, I have a child who loves Africa stories. And so I picked this one up because I thought it would be a good listen as a potential read for that kid. And I thought it was good, and I do think that that particular child will love it. I think one of my kids will never pick it up, and 2 of them may pick it up and like it okay, but probably won't love it and may not even pick it up. Sometimes books are like that, and that's okay. There was one moment in this book I felt like I should warn people about. A dog passed away, and the description said something about like its lifeless body, which I know would probably be upsetting to really sensitive readers. I think this one is probably better suited to your older middle grade readers. But again, I liked it fine, and I do think it's going to be a good, really enjoyable read for that particular kid of mine. And those are the books I read this week. I think that's just about everything. I hope you have a great day today, Bookworm, and I hope that at some point involves you curling up with a good book. See you next time.